ABC 36 on your side.
Coming up, one woman is dead, another injured after a car crash in Lexington this morning. Plus, a local archery team celebrates a monumental achievement today.
Well, it's still a cold Sunday across central and eastern Kentucky, but better news is on the way. I'm tracking mild temperatures and potential strong thunderstorms in your storm team forecast.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side, weekend edition.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Caitlin Shive. Well, we begin with a big loss for UK tonight after taking on Kansas State in the NCAA tournament. Let's go ahead and send things over to Chris Bolton with more.
Yeah, Caitlin, an up-and-down season comes to an end for Kentucky after losing in the second round of the NCAA tournament, 75-69 against Kansas State. Our sports director, Jeff Pecoro, is in Greensboro with the Cats and has more. Jeff, the Cats had the shots, just wasn't falling today, was it?
No, it really wasn't, Chris. When you have two of your better players on the team end up going 2 for 22 in the game, you're just not going to win many games that way. Jacob Toppin had 2 points when he fouled out, and Reeves had no points until the final minute of the game when he hit 2 free throws and a three-pointer. But after the game, raw emotions in the locker room. We're going to hear from the two seniors, Lance Ware and Jacob Toppin. Here's what they had to say about their last game as a Kentucky Wildcat.
Just how much fun and how to fight. We never gave up. You know, even when we were down, 10 seconds left, we kept saying we could still win the game. That just speaks to what type of team we have, and guys want to fight to the very last second.
A lot of people on this team grew as a person, mentally, physically, spiritually, and the things we've all been through, the things I've been through, is going to take me so far, not just in basketball, but in life. And the challenges, everything that I've been through, I'm going to take it moving forward.
Chris, a fabulous game by Oscar Tshiebwe. Again, he finishes with 25 points and 18 rebounds. We will hear from him coming up in sports on what lays ahead for his future. Will he come back to Kentucky? We'll let you know in about 20 minutes. Chris, back to you.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, this is Oscar's last game. I mean, what a game to have. 25 points, 18 rebounds. He was big time. So continue to tune in. We'll have much more coming up later from the Cats in sports.
Well, everyone's feeling down here in Kentucky, and we got some cold temperatures to help with that. We're still only into the mid-30s here in Lexington, 35, Lexington 34 down in Danville, 34 in Richmond, still at a freezing mark over from Somerset to London. But when you factor in a little bit of winds, yeah, we have a little bit of a wind chill now dipping into the low to mid-20s there in southern Kentucky, where they're dealing with more in the way of clouds and a little bit gusty winds. So it is a cold day outside, but we do have nothing to track on Max XG radar. It is completely clear. We started the morning with some snow showers and snow flurries across the area, but those have since pushed out. Now, the next 36 hours, we have one more frigid night in store with upper teens to low 20s, but tomorrow afternoon, we'll spike it into the upper 40s to low 50s underneath mostly sunny skies as we start to come out of this cold pattern. The next couple of days shows each day is getting better. Tomorrow, we're at 50 with sunshine. Tuesday, we're near 60 with sunshine. We all need some good news right now in Kentucky, and I will have that for you coming up in your Storm Team forecast.
One woman is dead and another woman has been injured after a car accident early this morning. Lexington police say they responded with the Lexington Fire Department just after 2 a.m. to a single car accident on Tates Creek Road near Garden Grove Walk, where a car had hit a tree in the median. The Fayette County coroner says 46-year-old Jessica Elaine Patterson of Lexington died in that crash. The other woman was taken to the hospital with reported non-life-threatening injuries. The collision reconstruction unit is investigating. A Harrison County middle school is celebrating today after earning a monumental achievement this weekend, winning a third straight state title. And it's a sport they won in that is getting parents and coaches excited. ABC 36's Justin Walker joins us now with more.
It's not your typical sport like baseball, basketball, or football. It's archery. The middle school archery team went to Louisville in search of yet another state title, and students walked away with a bullseye. Harrison County Middle School is on cloud 9 after winning its third straight state championship in archery. To celebrate, the city held a parade throughout Cynthiana.
It's amazing. I mean, we're all so excited about it.
The team placed first in 2 categories, bullseye and 3D. Some students, like 8th grader Madeline Williams, also placed individually.
I haven't gotten first yet. Last year I got second, so I've just kind of keep building up to it. And me and my dad are really excited about that kind of stuff. So it was really a really good feeling to finally achieve winning it.
Williams has been on the state winning team each of the last 3 years. She says her dad got her into archery about 5 years ago.
And when you hear our name get called for first, it's just everybody's screaming, and it's just my head is spinning. It's just amazing. It's the best feeling ever.
The students had to rely on pure skill, mental toughness, and dedication because there are no sights on their bows.
I've seen very strong-minded kids. This sport right here can bring them to their knees. It drives them crazy. But we have a lot of kids that they're just determined to be good.
First-year head coach Jeff Fryman says there were some low points of the season. He says after Christmas, scores weren't looking how they wanted them to. So the coaches came together and helped refocus the team.
Kids bought in, and, we've shot the highest score in the nation, 33-93, to this date.
Now with a third straight title, he explains the secret of his team's success.
First of all, you got to love kids. If you don't love kids and you don't let them know that you love them, you can't get the most out of them.
I hope that it encourages people so they can see that it's actually really fun and that it shows that you do have a sport that you can go to and you can goof off with.
Now, congrats again to Harrison County Middle School archery team. And by the way, the team's next stop is Nationals in May. For now, Justin Walker, ABC 36 on your side.
Thank you, Justin. Well, if you like vintage clothing, the Central Bank Center was the place to be today. The first Kentucky Vintage Festival was held at the center from 10:30 to 5. The festival brought more than 80 vendors from around Kentucky and surrounding states. They offered vintage clothing, records, home goods, jewelry, hats, and much more, including a rare pair of overalls that organizers say were at least 60 years old. They say the festival was meant to bring out both young and old for a family-friendly event.
There's so many vendors that they vend at a lot of outdoor shows, and we wanted to not have to worry about the weather, not have to worry about parking, get in as many people to make it as accessible as possible. Because it's a college town, we have a really young vintage following, so they're very active. They love the fashion. They love coming to these events. We'll see them in the Goodwills picking on an off day, and so it's really built a community in Lexington.
Organizers say they hope to have another vintage festival in Lexington later this year. Still to come, former Vice President Mike Pence is coming to the defense of his previous boss, Donald Trump, after the former president stated yesterday that he would be arrested this coming week. We'll have all the details coming up.
And coming up, we'll talk about how we have a much better weather for the next couple of days, but that warm weather will lead to rain and storms on the way by mid to late week. Your Storm Team forecast is coming up. Stay with us.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself means dealing with...
Okay, I'll give you half now.
Okay, and
this.
This is mine. Don't suffer selling your car on your own. Visit WeBuyAnyCar.com to see what your car's worth. We make it easy. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Nice.
Get your free online valuation now at
WeBuyAnyCar.com. For a limited time only at Johnny Carino's, enjoy our 5 for $15.99 ribeye steak and lasagna meal deal. Juicy, char-grilled ribeye steak, fresh-baked lasagna, choice of your favorite sauce, bottomless salad, our Italian nachos appetizer, and our fresh-baked bread for only $15.99 at Johnny Carino's.
Famous Dave's Barbecue, now open for to-go. Enjoy a $5 brisket sandwich piled high with smoky Texas beef brisket. Order now at famousdaves.com.
ABC 36 on your side.
We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. All law firms are not the same. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours.
For skin as alive as you are, don't settle for silver. Harness the power of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins to smooth, heal, and moisturize your dry skin. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
All right, we are back with meteorologist Jordan Smith for a full look at your forecast. Yesterday, very cold day. Today, still chilly, but we did have that sun out, and we're going to be kind of seeing that for the next couple days.
Yeah, we are. I see 50 in the forecast as soon as tomorrow, so we are going to continue climbing that ladder temperature-wise. Here's a look at downtown Lexington. You can see the sunshine that we have had today. That's not really helped out temperatures. Temperatures are still pretty cold, especially here for mid-March. Most areas only reaching the mid-30s today, and with a breeze blowing from time to time, that's allowing that wind chill to be a little bit colder. So if we can just get through today, we have much better weather on the way. I can promise you that. Temperatures area-wide, again, are low to mid-30s, 32 over from Somerset to London, sitting at 35 here in Lexington, and 34 there from Danville to Richmond. Throw in that little bit of a breeze, and it's knocking some wind chills down into the 20s. Feels like 26 in Somerset, 23 down there in Monticello. MACHC radar is at least clear. Those snow showers and snow flurries that started out our Sunday have now completely moved out of the area, not tracking anything area-wide. And as you can see on Futurecast, we'll start tomorrow morning into the 20s, and that's the last time for at least the next 7 days that we'll start out that cold. So we'll start out into the 20s tomorrow morning. By tomorrow afternoon, we're already seeing improvement. 50 degrees with mostly sunny skies for our Monday afternoon. Definitely good news. Tuesday, we start out into the low to mid 30s, so already seeing that improvement. And by the afternoon, upper 50s to low 60s underneath a partly sunny sky. So we have, again, let's just get past the cold weather for today, and I promise you, much better weather is on the way. We'll track some rain showers on the way on Wednesday. It's not a washout, but you'll want to have that rain gear handy because there will be some rain showers around. Going into Thursday, most of the day is dry, but I can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm as temperatures hit the low to mid 70s. So yes, we're going to climb even more. That brings us to Friday. Friday could be a troublemaker here across the area. We start the morning dry, but by the afternoon and evening, look at this dark greens, the yellows, the oranges. That could be some heavy rain, some strong thunderstorms, high winds. So we really need to be on guard for that and watch that the next couple of days. And that's what we're going to talk about here. We're watching Friday, a possible high impact weather day here, already 5 to 6 days out. And the sign is there for strong thunderstorms and gusty winds. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s. That is a given. So when we have some storm energy around and warm air, that likely fuels some potential strong thunderstorms and high winds. So that's something that we'll have to keep our eyes on and watch into the days to come. Here in the short term, again, tonight, we'll still drop it into the upper teens to low 20s. So we have another very cold night in store. But again, if we can get past tonight, we will continue to see that improvement temperatures tomorrow on our Monday, with highs reaching 50 degrees underneath mostly sunny skies. 7-day forecast. By the way, tomorrow's the first day of spring. Won't necessarily feel quite springy with those low 50s, but at least we'll have some sunshine around. Tuesday, upper 50s to near 60, and then we continue warming up with that rain on Wednesday. Scattered showers on Thursday, and then all eyes are there on Friday for heavy rain and winds. And by the way, that's a front moving through, but you can see temperatures do not drop much at all. Upper 50s by next Saturday, and we're back to near 70 by this time next week. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It would appear that the butler did it. But this isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get a low $349 per month lease on road.
Catch these offers while you can.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose, provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
If you've had a classic Reuben before, then Arby's Reuben will taste quite familiar. But if you haven't, man, oh man, are you in for a wild ride. Arby's, we have the meats.
Psoriasis really messes with you. Try, hope, fail.
No one should suffer like that.
I started Cosentix. 5 years clear.
Real people with psoriasis look and feel better with Cosentix. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections, some serious, and a lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Tell your doctor if your Crohn's disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions may occur.
Best move I ever made.
Ask your dermatologist about Cosentix.
This drug addiction is more than you can fight on your own. You need to get help, or you're gonna die. We don't want to lose our brother. You're strong enough for treatment, but it's your choice.
Choose life. Choose Landmark Recovery. Visit landmarkrecovery.com to learn more.
Maintaining a perfect lawn is not for the weak. Your reputation, nay, your family name is on the line. So here's to those who put in the early mornings, to those who prepare in the off-season, and those who consider it a downright sport. We salute you. So trim with precision, stripe with abandon, because it's your day. It's Mow Day.
It would appear that the butler did it. But this isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select models.
Catch these offers while you can.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side, Weekend Edition.
Turning now to national news, former Vice President Mike Pence is coming to the defense of his previous boss, Donald Trump, who said yesterday he expects to be arrested this coming week. Pence is joining other Republicans who are outraged, while some Democrats say Trump's push to protest his potential arrest is reckless. Tina Kim has a story.
The nation braces for what would be an American first, the indictment of a former president, a potential move former Vice President Mike Pence called a political prosecution.
The idea of indicting a former president of the United States is deeply troubling to me, as it is to tens of millions of Americans, and particularly happening in what appears to be a politically charged environment in New York.
Saturday, Trump posted he will be arrested on Tuesday. The Manhattan DA is not commenting, but at least one grand jury witness has been seen in recent days as investigators look into the former president's alleged role in a 2016 hush money scheme to hide allegations he had an affair with adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Trump's attorney said the former president was, quote, basing his response on press reports. Trump ended his post declaring protest, take our nation back. Pence, who said Trump's words on January 6, 2021 endangered his family, remarked that people had a right to express themselves.
But that being said, there can be no tolerance for the kind of violence that we saw on January 6 or throughout the summer of 2020.
But Democrat and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Trump's post was, quote, reckless, doing so to keep himself in the news and to foment unrest among his supporters. He cannot hide from his violations of the law, disrespect for our elections, and incitements to violence. I'm Tina Kim reporting.
In Florida, authorities are imposing a curfew in South Beach after 2 deadly shootings. City of Miami Beach issued a state of emergency after excessively large and unruly spring break crowds. The 11:59 p.m. curfew starts tonight and ends 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. On Friday, violence broke out in the popular South Beach area amid both St. Patrick's Day festivities and spring break celebrations, leaving one person dead and another injured. Separately, early morning today, one person was fatally shot and another injured. The city manager also intends to impose additional restrictions from March 23rd through March 27th.
Your heart is the beat of life. If you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Invest in your family's comfort with a new energy-efficient heating and cooling system from Comfort Heating and Air. Enjoy your new system with payments as low as $120 a month and a free Nest thermostat. Save today and experience years of comfort from the pros at Comfort. Call now for your free consultation or second opinion. Expert technicians and guaranteed service makes Comfort Heating and Air your best bet. Professional installation available 7 days a week. Call 859-266-3678 to schedule your appointment.
You're going to Hollywood! Idol is the #1 most social entertainment program, breaking out the biggest viral sensations of 2023. I love it. Thank you. And tonight, Idol favorites return and dreams will come true.
These beautiful humans come in with incredible talent and they don't know it. It's like the best feeling in the whole world. We are the dreamers.
American Idol, new tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
You're invited to come be our guest this Sunday at Southland. For service times and campus locations, head over to our website at southland.church.
The crazy up and down season we call Kentucky basketball has finally come to an end. The Cats lose in the second round of the NCAA tournament to Kansas State, 75-69, in what was really an awesome game if you're just a casual fan to watch. Unless you're a Kentucky fan, it was tough, of course. These two teams battled it out in the second half, going blow for blow, each team going down the court, getting a bucket. Ultimately, in this one, though, Kansas State gets the win. Oscar Tshiebwe had a big game, 25 points, also had 18 rebounds. Cason Wallace continued to battle through injuries, played an awesome game as well. Only missed 2 shots, had 21 points, 9 rebounds as a point guard, and 4 assists. But ultimately, the Cats fall in this one. So let's head over to Greensboro and hear from our sports director, Jeff Okoro, who was courtside for all the action, saw it all go down. Jeff, what happened in this one?
What happened, says Cal, after the game was you had 3 players that really played their hearts out. Oscar Tshiebwe, Cason Wallace, who you just pointed out, and Chris Livingston. Those 3 combined for 57 points. What Cal said was all they needed was one more player to go out there and get some baskets, and that would usually be Captain Jacob Toppin. He had an off night tonight, and so did Antonio Reeves. The 2 of them finished 2 of 22 for the game for just 7 points and 7 rebounds. Plenty of emotions after the game. Here's what the fellas had to say.
I mean, obviously, I could have made shots. But at the end of the day, it's basketball. You're not going to make shots every game, so I gotta live with it. I understand that I had to be better, but at the end of the day, it's over with at this point, so I got to move on. Obviously, I'm gutted. This team, we've been through a lot this year, and for it to end this way, obviously, we're stunned. Everyone's hurting. There's not really much to it.
I gave it everything I had, especially putting this jersey on. It meant everything to me, you know, being close to my family again, being close to my friends again. So, you know, I gave it everything I had, and, you know, it's been, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing next, but as of now, it's been an honor just being back in this state and representing this great state.
It was one of those games, like, I never went, so bad from three this whole season, and it was kind of a bad time to do that right now, but, it's just one of those type of games, man. You just couldn't dial in from the three-point line.
It's been an unbelievable ride for me. Been able to fight through a lot of stuff, but, just being on teams, especially this team, I love my brothers. So that's really where I'm at right now. Just, I don't know where I'm going to be next, but I truly am grateful for the experiences that I've had.
Boy, it's tough to sit there and listen to CJ after the year he had with all the injuries. He does have a season left if he wants to come back and play for the Wildcats. He said he's not made up his mind. And for Antonio Reeves, just 1 of 15 from the field. So a tough go for him. Well, one guy that showed up, and you talked about it earlier, Chris, is Oscar Tshiebwe. 25 points and 18 rebounds. After the game, he was asked, what does the future hold for you? Here's what he had to say if he'd be coming back to the Wildcats or not.
Absolutely, I'll give everything I had just to win. I came back this year. My dream was to win. I did not care National Player of the Year, all this record, broken everything. I came back to win, but I don't know. I have to go pray and just spend time with God. I don't know. Maybe another time when God will speak to me.
Well, hopefully Oscar listens and maybe comes back for one more year for the Big Blue. In Greensboro, I'm Jeff Pecoro. We'll be back with more right after this.
Numbers move you, but some can stop you in your tracks, like the tens of thousands of people who were diagnosed with certain HPV-related cancers. For most people, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen. Help protect what counts. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about Gardasil 9.
A lot of new dry eye patients in my office tell me about their frequent dry eyes, which may point to dry eye disease. Millions of Americans were estimated to have it. They also tell me they've tried artificial tears again and again, but the relief is temporary. Xiidra can provide lasting relief. Xiidra treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease.
Don't use if allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort or blurred vision when applied, and unusual taste sensation.
Why wait? Ask your eye doctor about a 90-day prescription for Xiidra today.
Our big truckload clearance event is going on this weekend only at Lexington Overstock. Take advantage of huge markdowns, like the incredible deal on this queen 4-piece bedroom set. 4 days only. Go to LexingtonOverstockWarehouse.com now for more details.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Give me that $5 meal deal with a Rally burger. Nah, a mushroom Swiss burger, plus fries, chicken bites, and a drink for just $5. Or why not go big? I want a fried mushroom Buford. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's.
Tune in to ABC 36 for the latest Solid Blue Sports Report. Brought to you by Save-A-Lot in Mount Sterling, Dental Care by Gretchen, North Broadway Auto, and Rudy Fast.
It would appear that the butler did it. But this isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get a low $349 per month lease on road.
Catch these offers while you can.
I've always had trouble with my weight.
Now with Wegovy, I've seen real change. I've lost weight, and I'm keeping it off.
Wegovy helped reduce my appetite.
Wegovy is the #1 prescribed once-weekly weight management medicine for adults with obesity or excess weight with related medical conditions.
People taking Wegovy lost an average of 35 pounds. Some lost over 46 pounds.
Wegovy shouldn't be used with other semaglutide-containing or GLP-1 receptor agonist medicines. Don't take Wegovy if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Wegovy. Stop taking Wegovy and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, itching, rash, trouble breathing, or swelling of your face or throat. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with type 2 diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat type 2 diabetes. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes, or if you feel your heart racing while at rest. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Call your provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects are nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, stomach pain, headache, tiredness, upset stomach, dizziness, feeling bloated, belching, gas, stomach flu, and heartburn. Some side effects can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Wegovy helped us lose weight and keep it off.
Check your cost and coverage before talking to your healthcare provider about Wegovy.
It would appear that the butler did it. But this isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select models.
Catch these offers while you can.